Countdown.
It says initializing. Philly Sports, Love and Pain. I'm Dave. That's Kenny. Can you tell we're on a new platform? We have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I'm gonna fucking rent a prop plane and fly my fucking ass right into Milton, right in the eye of the storm. Take me out of my fucking misery.
I don't know if that would. I don't really know if that would work.
I'll survive.
Could you imagine?
That's the way it fucking works around here. Fucking bruv. Before we get into this, I'm like, I don't know what people want Bryce Harper to do. What more do you want him to do? The first pitch is a literal fucking, it looks like a fastball and it fucking switches quick. So he's going to swing there, right? The other one was like down the middle to the upper right a little bit. He's going to swing at that. The third one.
You're also completely forgetting about the fact that, like, they're throwing him nothing but garbage, like, all the time. Pitches. So, like, if there's one that's even close, he's, like, going to fucking dive through fucking, bombs to try to hit it, right? It's just, what's up, Danielle?
Relax, everyone. Relax.
I'm not
even mad at Nola. Isn't this a first for me?
Well, I mean, there's nothing to be mad about with Nola. What is there?
If you give up 4 runs in a playoff game and you have this offense, there's no reason you can't win that game, right?
That's what I'm saying. You can't be mad at the pitching. Honestly,
I can be mad at the bullpen.
We can be mad at the bullpen. The bullpen has been fucking terrible, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they did today. This game was a disaster, but.
Well, then that's what's annoying is, right, like Kerkering comes in and it's bases loaded, 0 outs, and kudos to him to getting through the first 2, and you're like, oh, my God, they're going to get away with this.
And Kerkering was fine. Kerkering was fine.
Yeah, but then he gave up that fucking pitch he always gives up the fucking middle.
He gave up a little bit, and they were charged to Nola, not charged to him. Alvarado gave up 2.
I don't need to see him anymore, huh?
Ruiz, did Ruiz actually give up those runs?
I don't think so. I thought he got out of it, but I stopped watching.
You know how it is. Like, they get charged to different people. It's whatever. It's just so fucking frustrating to sit there and watch this team against this fucking Mets team, which is just every year. And I think, there's something to it. Like, they're playing, they're hot. And it's the same thing the Phillies did. We're getting like a dose of our own. We're getting a dose of our own medicine. It's what's happening.
It's not even. I'm not even sure it's the buy, man. Like, honestly, like,
you know what it is. You know what it is. This series should be 7 games, and I thought that last couple times we played the Braves. It's not fair to the Braves over the last couple times. Like, why are these series 5 games?
3, 5, 7, 7.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I don't know. It is a weird thing there, but like, here's
it wasn't fair for the Braves, and it's it is what it is. The Phillies took advantage of it.
They're not gonna fucking change, right?
Yeah, no, they're not gonna fucking change.
But here's what lies the problem, and baseball's funny this way, and I don't know if I realized it until today. Well, in general, if you're fighting for your life. The whole month of September, like half of August and September, you're going to be a more successful postseason team than someone that's been locked into the number 1 seed, you know what I mean? Fighting for the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Look at baseball. If you're hot, you're hot. If you're not, you're not. And when you're not, you're not. You're fucking, look at them. Look at them. Look at that. Look at them. Look at him. Dude, I just sent you something that just made me fucking throw up in my mouth. In their 2 losses, the Phillies 5 through 9 batters in the starting lineup have gone 2 for 30. Can't fucking happen. You can't let it happen. And then everyone's gonna be like, they're paying Turner millions of dollars. They're paying Harper millions of dollars. They're paying Castellanos. They're paying, like, what the fuck do you guys want these guys to do? Solo shots every time they're up?
That's the problem. Like, it's not. You can't put the problem with baseball is that you can't blame one. You can't blame one guy. You can't, and you never can. It's never like that.
Well, I'll blame Bohm.
but you can put a little bit on everybody. Like Bryce Harper had an at bat tonight that was absolutely probably one of the worst at bats I have seen him take in a long time.
Which one was
Because
that?
the one where he swung at those completely non-competitive fucking curveballs that were a foot, 2 feet outside. Because Manea was fucking with them and having that fucking angle and whatever. They kept jerking off to it on TV all day.
God, dude, I want
Listen.
someone to tell me.
Listen, all I'm saying,
I want to talk to a Mets fan because I want to know if it is that egregious when it's in Philadelphia. And I'm not even trying to be a fucking asshole because when it is your team, you don't really pay attention to that.
all right,
You know
quick,
what I mean?
we need a Mets fan right now, quick.
Yeah, anyone. Because I don't know, and like a biased Mets fan, not fucking these dumbasses.
No, a non-biased Met fan.
Yeah, whatever the fuck I want to say. I'm so fucking distraught. And you know what? I'll tell you what. They're getting less painful. You know what I mean? What do we expect? This is, I don't want to say it. I'm going to say it. Ricky Martz starting to turn into the Sixers a little slowly, right in front of our eyes. Right in front of them.
No, you can't. No, see, here's the thing. And I know you're mostly kidding, but
I am.
Like the whole bleeding into the other sports thing fucking drives me crazy. And I talk to Lou all the time.
I got bullied by Sean Mendez that night. Oh my god, looked like fucking Cy Young out there.
Yeah, and he had his fucking he got his redemption, man.
Yeah.
He got his redemption. Sucks.
Fuck.
It sucks.
It is. I mean, listen, it is getting less painful. I think you might. I don't know. Maybe you don't agree with me, but I don't know. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. The expectation is to win. We just don't have a winning culture in this city.
I don't know if it's getting less painful for me. I actually text you and I texted you and I was like, I care way too much. I care too much about the Phillies, and I think I do. Because I think that they're the closest. I think that they're the closest franchise that we have to a champion. And I think to see that fail is fucking hard. It's hard as a fan. It sucks. And there's literally nothing we can do about it. Nothing.
No.
And we take all the bullets. We take all the bullets and shrapnel for this team and we can't do shit about it.
I think my problem I'm having with this is I like the Esteva pickup at the deadline. I actually kind of hope they re-sign him to a year or two deal. I think he pitches pretty well. The Hayes experiment fail. That was a weird trade for me. I know they wanted to move on from Dominguez, and I know whatever the fuck they wanted to do, but he is not good. He's not good.
I question, and I understand. Let's talk about it. Do the Phillies win today if Stott plays?
Well, who knows? Probably not, right?
You know what I mean.
Do they win today if Bohm takes any pitches? Probably, maybe. I don't.
Yeah.
What
did he see? 5 pitches and 4 at bats.
And then just that boneheaded decision. And this is the problem with the Phillies, man. They get down early, and then they're like, I need to be the hero, instead of just being like, oh, well, let me just get my single and relax and calm down on this base. They try to he was out by a fucking month.
Oh, going to second? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Can't do that.
And then I got to listen to these fucking jerk-offs in the booth being like, it was his hair. No.
So what did ESP take? The losses. Oh, the losses on Bryce.
so yes.
Oh my God! And listen, you know why he's saying that, and there's a lot of people that probably feel this way. He's saying that because he's a football guy, and football people blame. Who do football people blame first? Usually,
the coach
or the quarterback.
No, I know.
Friend, Winker is a complete shitbag. The season is a bust. I'm not ready yet. Fran. I'm honestly not ready yet. I'm not.
First off, Fran, don't be coming in here talking about fucking Winkler, okay? I got enough of that fucking guy.
Fuck Winker. That bastard.
Winker. Ooh. Again, that trade deadline move has worked for the Mets, and our trade deadline sees 3 pitches and is out. I mean, I don't understand the approach, and it's baseball's so fascinating to me. Like as someone that took like a 20-year hiatus, um, no, but you know it's so
Rightfully,
fascinating.
the team kind of took a 20-year hiatus too. So.
Yeah, but it's just like it's honestly impressive to like how they can just go. What do I do with this wooden thing in my hand? And just fucking swing at every single fucking. God, you know, I mean, Romuto needs to fucking do something, anything.
So this is part of the issue, right? It's not like this is why I said earlier you can like dish this to a lot like a lot of different ways. You know, it's not all on Bryce. This is not all on Bryce. It's not all on anyone. It's not on Castellanos. It's not all on anybody. But the problem is that no one like you have to have a catalyst, and it can't always be Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper saved them in game 2. He did. He came up and he fucking hit that piss missile, and it literally changed the entire trajectory of the game. It didn't happen today. Okay. Well, guess what? Think back. When did it happen? A fucking lot. It happened against San Diego. It happened against fucking Atlanta. Like
how crazy we forget about 22. Like I feel like people think, what the fuck, bitch?
What are you doing?
Piece of shit, motherfucker, face, fuck.
You're like in a fucking fist fight with your mic over there. What are you doing?
It's teetering to the left like my cock. So everyone kind of forgets 22, and listen, that team had no business doing what they did, and they did it. That was the most. I'm gonna go on a limb. That was easily. I think that was easily the greatest playoff run I've ever seen. Now I wish it would have ended differently, of course. You know, obviously the Eagles Super Bowl is like maybe a notch above it because they won the fucking Super Bowl, right? But that run, it was improbable. They have no reason fucking winning any of those fucking games, and they did it. And then they get to the fucking Astros, who just happen to be, you know, that hot team for, 5 straight years?
Yeah.
So, of course, right? Because that's just how it goes. We play the Patriots in the Super Bowl. We play the fucking Dynasty Astros for, half of a decade.
Yeah, but let's not go too far, right? Because we did play the Rays in 08. So.
Lucky. And then what happens when we play the Yankees?
Honestly, so if you think back on that, well, I don't want to think back too much on that because we got plenty to be worried about now. But, you know, you think back on that 09, and they were kind of non-competitive. They were non-competitive. Yeah.
And didn't fucking hit. The only hitter was Ibanez. What are we fucking doing? 48-year-old Ibanez?
And then after that, you know, they had a crazy good teams in 10 and 11, and they did nothing with it. Nothing.
Wasn't 10 like the
and those get forgotten too. Like honestly, they do.
I mean, listen, no one hate to tell you this, and you know this as well as anyone does. No one gives a fuck if you win 110 games if you get eliminated in the NLDS to the fucking Cardinals for the 19th fucking time. Albert Pujols, Yadier Molina, Chris Carpenter, fucking Jim Edmonds probably still was playing. I don't fucking know. That fucking John Jay character in right field, fuck that guy. Stunk. Now he's on the Marlins fucking base path coach. What the fuck?
John
Pussy.
Jay.
You remember him though?
Yeah, I do. But yeah, you know who the general manager was then?
Big D, right?
Ruben.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were talking about he was at the Cubs, right? During that time.
Well, Ruben Amaro. Yeah, I think so.
Dabrowski is what I'm trying. I thought you were going to tell me that he was at the Cardinals.
Well,
but
Ruben Amaro took over in I think 09.
Wait, he didn't win the World Series?
No, I think he was the assistant. I think he was the assistant GM. Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, the GM in 08 was Pat Gillick. Yeah.
That's crazy. And
I know Amaro was around though, so he might have been
for
like,
sure.
You know, and then he was the GM. Ruben Amaro was named the GM on November 3rd, 2008. So right after the World Series, he was named the GM.
And then he was only in there, what, for
So he
3
was in
years?
there 09.
10,
I
11,
feel like it
12?
was. I feel like that's what it was. Yeah.
So that's interesting.
He was in there for 12. That's when shit started to get questionable.
They just, I don't know, man. I don't even know. I'm so fucking numb. I
13. He was there for 13 too. They fired Charlie. They brought in Ryan Sandberg.
he quit. Didn't he quit on the team?
Basically. Oh man. All right, let's not relive that.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Downfall. But yeah, I mean, so Fran brings up another good point. He's like, do we have faith in Ranger? I say start Wheeler tomorrow.
You go Ranger. You go Ranger for however many innings he's willing to give you, and then if it's bleak or it looks, bleak, you bring in Wheeler to try to stretch it to Sanchez back and fill him. They can win a game 5 with Sanchez on the mound. I don't care who the fuck.
But I'm not putting Wheeler in if they're losing. For what?
To save it.
Save what?
If they're down 2-0 in the 4th inning, I bring Wheeler in. Or are you trying to leave Wheeler? Are you trying to say Wheeler could come in and close if that's the situation?
Yeah. I mean, so
playoff
Sunday,
baseball.
Monday, Tuesday.
Playoff. Here's my problem with playoff baseball, and I think I've been processing this for a couple of days since playoffs have started. How fucking annoying for 100 and what was it, 82 games? I think, right?
162.
Okay, 162 games. We go 5 starters, bullpen. If they pitch Monday, they can't pitch Tuesday, right? We do that all fucking season, and then the playoffs come, and everyone's just like,
just get out there.
Throw the bullpen out. Like, it's insane to me. Like, what the fuck? Can we not, try to, transition to that and, if you know you're going to be a playoff team, which not everyone knows that, and don't get me wrong, it's an advantage to know that you're going to be a playoff team in my scheme. If you know you're going to be that, why not try to stretch those bullpen guys?
Yeah, I agree. And what really hurt them today too was not getting to their bullpen. Really, I mean,
yeah. And now it saves them; they're all fresh.
Yep. So they're gonna have a fresh bullpen tomorrow. So best case scenario, and I don't see how this is gonna happen because the Phillies, and I got some stats that we can look at, before too long. But Quintana,
he bullies the Phillies.
He does, and he's not even that good. But it is what it is.
He bullied us. He bullied us from White Sox days.
So we got to talk about something though, because somebody's trying to beef with us on Twitter. So that fucking Dickie Thon guy. So he commented on the tweet where we commented on ESP's tweet. And he's saying, how's he wrong? He's saying that it's completely Bryce Harper's fault.
I know, because these are the fucking guys that bleed fucking green, and then they scoot on to a fucking weekday playoff game, and they got nothing going on in their lives because they're living in their fucking mom's basement drinking fucking Bud Ice, Pounders. They're fucking dumbasses, man. That's the shit that I talked about 3 weeks ago. It's just, and I know every fan base has them, right? Your fucking mom basement dwelling motherfuckers. Like, what do you want this fucking guy to do for you? What would be appropriate for you as a fucking Bryce Harper hater? What would be it for you? What would be satisfaction for you? 4 for 4 with 4 singles? No, you're gonna bitch that he didn't get a fucking extra base hit. 4 for 4 with 4 triples, you're going to be a bitch that you didn't have any fucking RBIs. You can move the goalpost over and over and over and over again. It could be 4 for 4 with 4 solo shots, and people would still find a way to fucking bitch about it. Well, why can't he hit when people are on in front of him? What do you fucking people want from him?
Well, and here's the other thing, too. So, because you're only playing a 5-game series, right? Baseball is fucking weird. It's like, guys, you're not just always good. Like, even when you bat 300, like, if you bat 300,
300 is not a good like in baseball. It's good, right? But like that's not a good number. Like
right? So
300 is not a good fucking number, people.
right,
Outside
so
of baseball,
over
that's
two
a shitty number.
over two games, you if you get 2 hits, if you get 3 hits, you're batting 300
Correct.
in 2 games.
Yeah, and if the Eagles won 0.333% of their games in the season, you'd be like, the worst season fucking ever. You know what I mean? So like, let's have some context, people.
Rob Rob Scandal says Thompson is dumb. Thompson is as dumb as Charlie Manuel.
Rob Scandal is a fucking troll.
Rob hates Charlie Manuel, so that's
troll. Ooga booga wooga.
that's complete troll move right there.
100%. Listen, no one. I'm not saying to fucking light up the world with Rob Thompson. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know who to fucking blame. I really am. I'm really fucking honing in on the bullpen right now because they blew game one. If you don't blow game one, you win game two. You slice their neck and it's fucking done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they blew the Wheeler start, and like we from there knew it was gonna be kind of rocky.
Yeah. Listen, when you blow the Wheeler start, that hurts. That hurts.
Majorly.
And it creeps into your head, obviously, a little bit.
It creeped in their head for 7 innings the next day.
Well, and so so you want to hear some numbers on Quintana?
Oh yeah.
You do. Don't worry, we'll talk about Ranger too. So, who is the best hitter on the Phillies against Quintana, average-wise?
Let me guess, Mundo Sosa.
No.
No.
It's Rojas.
What are we doing?
Rojas is 5 for 9. 5 for 9 against Quintana. So that's the other issue.
What do you do with him?
They have guys who have seen him a good amount. Now, Castellanos is batting 245 against him. Nobody really slugging well. Bryce is 191 off of Quintana. 4 for 21. Alec Boehm, 3 for 15. Real Muto, 4 for 19. Castellanos, 13 for 53. Turner, 6 for 24. Schwarber, 7 for 24. So, honestly, the 7 for 24 actually isn't too bad. But honestly, they need to call in a favor. They need to call in a favor to Jesus tonight, and get him on their side because it ain't the numbers ain't on their side, man. It's just facts. It's facts.
All right, so what do we do? What do you do?
About what?
Is Rojas an MLB player? I'm not sure he is.
I don't think he is.
I mean, granted, listen, when Nick Castellanos got here, his knock, I can't believe Charlie Coyle had 25 goals last year. He is still in the league. He's at least 43.
By the way, hold on. Rob wants you to know he is not a troll. He is a big Phillies fan. He just hates Charlie Manuel.
I mean, you ain't going to get an argument out of me. I hated Ryan Howard forever until I found Jesus. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Charlie Coyle, fucking stupid ass stat bubble.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Listen, Castellanos gets here, and the knock on Castellanos is he can't play right field, right? That is the knock, right? Before he played one game in Philadelphia, the knock was he can't play right field. Guess what? He's a hell of a defensive right fielder. So far in the career in Philadelphia, I don't care what he did before coming here, what his whole story is. we don't need like they're like he's a defensive wizard for what? like what? How many run saves has I can at least think of 3 plays. I think we'll be okay. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I don't care about it anymore. I just need him to be a better hitter. I don't.
I mean,
Like,
what's more important? Runs saved or fucking home runs or getting on base? You know what I mean? Like that shit matters. The fucking 5 through 9, it's 2 for 40. 2 for 40. We can't have it. You can't fucking have it. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
I'm not even sure Brandon Marsh is really that good.
I think there's going to be a lot of changes.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you fucking do that, sir.
What?
You're nailing Coffin already.
Oh no, I'm actually not. I'm the opposite of that. Actually, I think they actually have a shot because, and here's why.
You think that regardless, there are going to be changes.
I just think that it depends. Like if they come back on this series and they win it, and then they move on to the next round and have a battle with somebody, and they go 6 or 7 and they make it or they don't, like then I feel like the changes are. I think there's going to still be changes. They don't have enough bats on this team. Which is
crazy.
What I mean by that is like they don't have enough contact guys. They need at least one more solid contact hitter.
Wait,
like Turner. Like Turner.
But also, like, I'm getting a little tired of the contract argument, and I sometimes dip my toes in it.
Contract.
What
about it?
Like we paid him $300 million. We need him to do better. We need him to do better than 325 home runs, 25 stolen bases. What do you fucking people want from these people?
Well, listen, the money doesn't matter anymore. Like everybody just needs to
in
realize,
baseball, especially in fucking baseball, with no salary cap and a willingness to take that luxury bonus, whatever it is. Like baseball is like the one sport you can argue, because when you look at Jalen Hurts, you're like, he's eating a lot of fucking cap eventually, right? Like they need to make a decision, correct? Because that hurts your team moving forward, free agency, wheeling and dealing, signing people long term. But in baseball, Panthers is gonna fucking win it again. Jesus Christ, they're so good. But in baseball, it doesn't matter. You could. Is there another tax penalty? There's 2, right?
In baseball?
Yeah.
It don't matter. It still doesn't matter.
No, I'm asking though. So my point is that there's only 2. We're already at the second one. So just keep fucking giving money. And we have a good fan base. It's not like they're not making the fucking money on it. You know what I mean? Like, and we have the most expensive fucking beer in the whole entire MLB.
They're not hurting for money. If you look at even if you just look at the attendance, like it's fine. It's not about that. It's what it's about is, there's a couple different pieces that I think here. So one of the things that I think must change is the hitting coach, and it's not just because it's the hot thing to say or whatever. It's not that. They too often to me don't look like they have a plan. It looks like the plan is individualized. And to me, I think the individualized approach of plan is not working. And this is the third year in a row where you were seeing this. And it's like you talk about, 2 people just walked right in a row, and then Bryce Harper comes up and he's swinging right away. Like,
well, and that's what I'm gonna ask you is Kevin Long just like, okay, well, I can't tell Schwarber how to play. I can't tell Turner. I can't tell Harper.
He has to. It's his job, though.
And I can't tell Castellanos because these guys are proven hitters. But there has to be something going. Like, is he only the hitting coach for 5 through 9?
Listen, we don't know what he says. He might be saying shit to them. We don't know. I have no idea. But,
what's that old saying? Do something, keep doing something, and you're fucking like a lunatic or something like that.
If he doesn't, if something doesn't change, like nothing's going to change. So there's going to be shakeups in the lineup. There's going to be changes. People are not going to love them all. People are not going to love them. It's just the way it is. That you can't keep going into the season with the same fucking shit expecting a different result. It's not going to work like that. And
are you counting 22 as a hitting slump in the World Series? I'm asking. I because I think 22 was such a fucking exciting time and a blackout, really.
I think
That
22 I think 22 was a little bit of both, right? Like I think 22 was like they
they
ran out
used
of it.
all their juice.
Yeah, they ran out of
in the
magic a
positive.
little bit. They ran out of magic a little bit. And the Astros were a fucking buzzsaw, absolute buzzsaw. And they just met their match, honestly. That's what I think it was. Exactly, Will. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Literally.
Thank you, Will. I couldn't get that out if you had a gun to my head.
And that's literally what it is. And so there's gonna be changes. It has to be changes. I don't think.
I think I'm sad though. Like honestly, for how much shit I gave Castellanos, he might be my favorite player of all time.
Screw the Astros. They're cheaters. Yeah, they are fucking cheaters. No, Castellanos he's a love-hate guy. Like he's gonna.
You love him when he's hitting. You hate his guts when he sucks.
And he's gonna go to fucking war for you, and he will and he will stand up at the at bat and say these fucking people under his breath when we Bronx cheer him for swinging at a fucking or for not swinging at a low and away fucking slider.
If you don't keep these people accountable, what do you expect?
Yeah, and listen, and what's interesting to me though is that he never actually he stopped short of saying anything like yeah, it really got me focused or I think it pissed him off for real, but it did the same thing. It did the job, right?
Well, he basically said I didn't want to get booed again.
Well said. I'm his favorite drummer. Thanks, Will. Appreciate you.
Don't even know what I can do.
Rolling can't play Rolling Stones, Will. So just for
yeah, but can you play fucking Kansas? Carry on.
Fuck yeah, carry on. Yeah, dude.
Orange, blue, yellow, green.
Oh shit!
You playing that so long, your fucking arm hurts from fucking drinking beer and fucking playing that.
Dude, I used to play Guitar Hero for so long, and I was playing it on expert, and the thing moves like how it scrolls. When I would stop playing for a minute and look at stuff, shit was moving.
Yeah. What? I don't understand that. Dude, you know what one of my ultimate favorite games in college was Big Buck Hunter, man. I had the rifle and just fucking absolutely eviscerating deer and bear.
Buck Hunter was a legendary game.
I might get a Big Buck Hunter arcade setup.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Dude, wouldn't it be fucking cool, the double gun one? You know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know, man. Do you think they have a shot tomorrow?
Yeah. I think this team has a shot every game because they can come out and mash the ball.
And here's the thing, right? So if they come back and win tomorrow, what's that? It takes the way that this series is going. It feels like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, here's the scary thing, right? And I don't want to say this. I'm going to. If they win tomorrow and it goes back to Citizens, and they lose at Citizens, you can almost be like, all right, it's not that big of a deal anymore. Would you agree?
Like what? Home field?
Yeah, it's very winnable. That doesn't mean I'm not taking anything away from anyone. I'm just saying it's not as it's like in 22. We went through it all, right? Blah, 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 blah. And then 23, that was the talk, right? Everyone was like, whoa, we don't want to play in Citizens. It's the big bad boogeyman.
Okay, so now, but on the
Cardinals.
flip.
That's what I almost said. I almost just said the Cardinals.
On the flip side of that, though, what if they do win tomorrow and then they bring it back to Citizens Bank and they fucking obliterate them? At home.
I know. It's a double-edged sword, right? It could grab me this way, or it could
so literally, we could our fandom, our sports lives. What'd you say?
The ref just got. I thought it was a player, but he got fucked up.
Oh, I'm watching baseball. I'm waiting for the baseball game to start.
Oh, Bruins scored.
Wait, am
I'm
I on
out
the
of
wrong,
it.
am I on the wrong channel?
What do you? Yeah, I think it flipped over to Bob Costas.
Oh fuck. Bob Costas. Was
Fucking
there
pink
are
eye.
there any is there any worse call than that double play call last night?
You know, here's the problem. You got you just got to call it, and then you can bitch about it, right? Like you got to
Yeah.
call it with some kind of excitement for the Royals, and then you can bitch about it.
Yeah, you
You
don't in the
can't
middle
just
of the
go,
call say, "Oh, that's not
oh.
Stanton's fault."
which if you looked at the play, which I know we watched it like 300 times, if you look at that ball, it's 100% Stanton's fault. That is a fucking routine
Roll it
double play.
over.
The fucking shortstop made no effort. I mean, it was a hell of a throw. Don't get me wrong, but still, like that was a very in-range throw for someone of Bobby Witt's, caliber for sure.
So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the whole? And listen, we'll go back to the Phils, but like, what are your thoughts on the whole San Diego Dodgers situation?
Well, I watched a little montage of Manny Machado being a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
He's being a dick, dude.
He is a piece of shit.
If that was Philly, I mean, home,
Oh, we would have threw batteries.
it would be really
He would
bad.
have got some D's thrown at him.
It would have been bad.
Not them little triple A's that JD Drew had to fucking deal with.
Yeah, he's being a bastard. And so that series goes to San Diego, right? So tonight they're in San Diego.
Yeah.
First game in San Diego. And
Honestly, Fry, I've been thinking about it. Like, who is the consolation prize if the Phillies lose? No one from the NL,
oh god.
right? The Yankees are fucking turds. I guess Kansas
The
City,
Tigers are fun.
Tigers, and then who are they playing?
Tigers are fun.
The Indians. So I guess we got three AL teams to root for.
Yeah, I mean, no offense, Mets, but I ain't fucking rooting for your lame asses.
What, the Mets?
Yeah, fuck that OMG sign.
I would root for the Braves before I root for the Mets.
So would I. And that's saying
That's
a lot.
Saying a lot.
yeah. Yeah, so I mean I like Detroit.
Which
They're
is
fun.
another thing. Which is another thing I want to get into is that like you guys realize that the Braves are back next year, right? Assuming
I mean,
they don't
listen,
have 65 fucking injuries.
everybody needs to realize like that what happened this year and why it happened. And listen, it would have been close. I think that the Phillies would have given them a run if not beaten them. Maybe, I don't know. But
It's still the Braves division.
it's the Braves. I mean, and they will be back, and I'm honestly looking forward to them being back. I want to see the Phillies compete, honestly. I do. This
What do we
series,
do with Bohm?
who Bohm?
Yeah, what do you do with him?
You don't know. You
That's
don't want to
not-
know. You don't want to know what I'll do with them.
I'm on your page because I'm gonna say something and it might ruffle feathers. That's not a fucking winner, bro.
I know.
That's a whiny Connie Mac league, slamming your helmet when things don't go your fucking way. And I get it. Sometimes it's frustrating as shit, but it is literally every other at bat. We're slamming the helmet and crying, and some teammate has to come over and be like, "It's okay, have an orange slice." It's just like I don't know, man. I'm real glad they didn't trade Miller. Is Aiden Miller, right?
Yeah.
I'm real glad they didn't trade him because I imagine they were probably close to trading him.
No, I don't think they were.
But I don't know. Do you sign him for a long term? I am scared of that.
Well, they
Same
don't
thing
need
with
to.
Mark.
So they don't need to. So he's got 2 more years of arbitration. So there's really no reason to hurry up on him unless they want to get rid of him. And if that's the case, then fine, get rid of him. Move on.
Well, Miller won't be ready for next year. Agreed.
Fine, then keep him 1 more year and then get.
That's what I'm thinking. And also, like, the Phillies could have a very good 4th or 5th starter coming around the mountaintop.
Painter, and he
Very much. Wait,
supposedly.
did Turnbull not make the roster?
I don't think he was ready for the DS.
So we were saying if we made it to the championship.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, Painter's going to be coming around the mountain.
So
Pitching is
and
ball.
I've heard some, I've heard some stuff about Painter, and he's throwing. I mean, he's got full speed. He's doing some bullpen stuff, and he's already throwing 99. So he's on his way back, and he's gonna be in the rotation. I would not be surprised.
Oh,
So
absolutely. So we don't have to have this fucking every fifth day Walker. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give Walker kudos.
Walker is a good teammate.
Teammate. He's a hell of a teammate. Listen, and honestly, I don't even think he's that bad of a guy. Do I think he's a shitty baseball player? Probably.
He's
But
not he's not a bad guy.
no, he's someone you can root for, and I hope he's not going to be here, and I hope wherever he goes, he finds a little groove there. But we don't have to deal with that next year, right?
No, there's no way, right? There's no way.
So then it would be Wheeler, Nola, Sanchez, Ranger. I'm no order, and then Painter, right?
Yeah, and honestly, if you have a healthy Ranger, is that bad? That lineup, that starting five is kind of nasty.
Well, I'm hoping. I kind of think it's a little more than the injury. I know you're a big injury guy for that. I'm hoping you're right.
Oh, for the Ranger thing, yeah.
Yeah. And I really, knowing our luck, I can see that going.
Okay, but why though?
Left or
Are you
right.
just like hedging your bets? Are you just doing like the normal Philly thing, like we don't have nice things kind of thought process?
I feel like it's been long enough where the hand should not be bothering him anymore.
But if he's continually throwing and using it, wouldn't it continue to hurt?
Correct, but I mean,
How did he go, dude? He was insane in the beginning of the year. Do you remember how good he was?
I know, I watched it. It's kind of crazy that we're at this point and we haven't seen him, right? Which we'll see him tomorrow. But I'm just saying, if you told me last year that Ranger was going to be our fourth starter, I would have been like, oh, okay, buddy,
Yeah. I mean, he started out the season looking like a Cy Young winner. I mean, so in April, he had an 0.75 ERA in April. He had a 2.32 ERA in May. So that's 10 starts. He was 9-1 in those 10 starts. That's why I'm saying it's the injury. I mean, when you look at the numbers, unless he got struck by fucking lightning and all of a sudden he can't fucking pitch.
No, I know what you're saying. I just, optimistically cautious.
You're pessimistic.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah, are you?
Nah.
So Aiden Miller, I wanted to look him up because I wasn't sure
He's in Double-A, right?
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how far up he got this year.
I'm pretty sure he got the Double-A.
I think he jumped. Yeah, I think he jumped like a couple.
Oh, definitely. He'll be Double-A to start the year. They'll give him 2 weeks there, and then he'll be in Triple-A before you know it. And he should be one of the first call-ups.
Yeah, so he played in Reading. He already played a couple games in Reading. So he'll play. So he'll start in Reading probably, and then he'll go to, just like you said, he'll go to the Piggies, and then he'll be ready. He'll be ready to come see Citizens Bank Park. Maybe give a little jolt.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is Baum going to be a little bit of baby back bitch about it? You know what I mean?
He's a baby back bitch about it, then he can pound sand.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I tend to. I'm struggling.
I like him.
I don't. Yeah. Oh,
he's always been a fringer for me, though.
Okay, so 49 on the Bruins just try to slash the Panthers player, completely fucking miss and slash the ref. Right, just smash through his arm.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, got him. That's a broken wrist. Hit him right in the nipple and then slap that wrist. And now I think he's getting thrown out of the game. I think he's gone. Oh, The ref's bleeding from the chin.
Double minor.
It is just a power play, so he did not get thrown out.
Yeah, hockey's back. That's pretty exciting. Got some Flyers action on Friday night, right?
Is that it?
I think it is, right? Friday.
I might rip off the old cover on the outside TV and go double, triple bonfire.
Well, we might have Phillies on Friday also.
I'll watch the Flyers.
Yeah. So the Flyers don't play till 10.
What? Vancouver?
Yeah.
It's always
I
fucking
know.
Vancouver.
I know.
I can't justify having a fire at 10 p.m. Can't do it. You can't justify. That's not a justification. Who the fuck's doing that?
I'll be out there at 10 p.m. with the fire. We usually if we do the fire over the weekend, we did it this past weekend. Usually if we do the fire over the weekend, we'll probably stay out till like 11:30. I won't make the whole game though. I ain't
That's
gonna be
my
no.
point.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
And
no
also, like,
10 to 1 a.m. No shit.
My wife's been getting up at like 4:30.
Oh no, that's too early.
How do you think I fucking feel?
That's too early.
She is, I'm going to get something off my chest. She is the most inconsiderate 4:30 waker-upper I've ever been in relations with. Okay?
Little stompy.
Oh, it's not even stompy, bruv.
Bro.
When I get up at 4:50, you don't even know. I'm like a fucking wizard, right? I get out. I let out a massive fart in the bathroom because I have a CPAP pumping me full of air all night. I piss. I brush my teeth, deodorant, and I leave the fucking room and I get dressed in the guest room, right? And then I go downstairs. You don't even know I'm there. I wake up, or she wakes up, and it's immediately fucking clang, 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 clang. Our bathroom door in our bedroom doesn't close smoothly. It's like, you know what I mean, because it swells.
Yep.
And she has this determination to just fucking slam it, because she thinks that's going to be helpful, and then it wakes me up. And then the kicker, the worst thing she does when she brushes her teeth, she goes, two things she does. Brush her teeth, she goes like this. Every fucking time. And then I have like a little mini end table, right? Because it has my CPAP on there and I charge my phone on this table. And then she'll take the monitor. And like the monitors nowadays have like a button where you can kill the screen, but it will still make noise.
Yeah. Yeah. I know
She don't hit that fucking button for me. So then it's just fucking monitor light in my fucking eyes. And I'm just like, and then she'll text me. She'd be like, I'm here. Okay. I can fucking see it. I follow your GPS. I know where you're at.
Got you.
God damn, bro. Again, I get up. I'm fucking gentle. I'm calm. No one knows I'm even awake. Sometimes I get by without the dogs even moving.
Bro, how are people blaming Bryce Harper for this loss?
Oh, it's just you gotta let the mom dwellers do it, bro. And that was what I texted you on the side, and it wasn't like Jay's text is what really kind of not even. I don't want to use the word trigger, but it made me think about like just it's overreactions. Because he said he picked the Mets to win this series several times since Sunday. And maybe it's just, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, and I don't think I'm any more, like, he's well more versed into football than I am. I think I'm more around it, right? Like, I think I can hit all four, besides the Sixers, just fuck them. But I can hit those other three pretty good and hold my weight. This is baseball. I mean, this is exactly the new format of baseball, and this is what it is, right? They introduced the wild card to get more teams into the playoffs. And it's just it's chaos until you get to the championship game when it's a true 7-game series. If this was a 7-game series, no one's even fucking fretting. No one's having conversations. No one's being worried. And I know that's like Captain Obvious and like it's very like, right in front of you, like not a mirage. But because it's 5, it's panic. Every loss is panic in a 5-game series.
Every loss, but every Mookie just went yard, I think.
For the first time in like 22 at-bats. People have been going all over him, too.
Yeah.
Did he go yard?
And he just stared down...
Machado?
He's staring at somebody. I can't tell what's going on.
All right, I'm going to jump over there.
Yeah. Oh, no, he thought Profar was fucking around again. It was another one where Profar almost robbed it.
Well, and that's another guy. You guys stunk for years, right? dude was basically out of the fucking league.
That's
And then
Mookie's.
now all
That's
of a sudden,
Mookie's first hit in the playoffs in 3 years, I think.
I told you that.
Yeah, I think that is true. Oh my god, it hit his glove, dude.
Oh my god, I'm sick. Also,
Oh my god.
I need to have a conversation
Wow.
with the Major League Baseball.
Make every fence short.
Every fence should be short on left field or whatever field, like whatever side you want it to be. There should be a short porch on every fucking stadium. And here's the thing about it. It's cool for the fan experience, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's even better when they rob home runs. Okay? That shit is electric. Look at this. Look at
this. Right off the top of his glove, man.
And they're going to blame him for that, right?
Right here, Mookie thought that he caught it.
Yeah, do you blame him?
No, because of what happened last time. He was not even running the bases.
Yeah, well, wait, what was that?
He thought he caught it.
Oh, so he
was off the base path.
So can they call that a base path violation?
I don't think you can on a homer now. I don't think so.
Right? Like,
no, I don't think so. Could you imagine?
Because I guess if he thought they called it and then he was in the benches and then they reviewed it, they would give him the home run.
Yeah, it would be a homer. Yeah.
Would be funny if
it would be.
It would hit him with one of these.
Yeah. We're gonna challenge the ruling. He was out of the base path there.
Also, and this is another point about deadline successes, and I'm kind of annoyed. So the Padres get Tanner Scott, stud.
You annoyed by Winker?
What?
Winker?
Yeah, well, it worked. And who's the other pitcher they picked up at the deadline? Another fucking relief pitcher who's been a stud.
I can't remember.
All these fucking teams got some studies, and then when we start the season, we're like, well, they didn't make many off-season moves, and then they come out and they're like, well, we're going to be really aggressive at the deadline. And then aggressive is Austin Hayes.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, maybe they didn't like any of the guys. I don't know.
Well,
that doesn't. But I'm not saying that's an excuse.
I will. Well, Josh Bell would have been a nice fucking pickup.
Yeah, I'm not saying that was an excuse. That's a miss to me. I mean, they got Phil Maton. I know Maton was one that they picked up. I don't know if that was at the deadline though.
It doesn't. And this King guy, I don't know when they got him, but he's been pretty good apparently all year.
It actually was. They picked up Phil Maton at the deadline, and he's been decent for them. Stanek, yeah.
There was another pitcher, like a really fucking good one.
I don't know. They have a couple pretty good ones. Brazabon. But I don't know.
I can't believe what it's called. That's my complaint. If I'm going to complain, I'm going to complain about. Wow, they're all short porches in the West Coast. I wonder if that's a theme. I'm going to complain about. I'm going to complain about the non-aggressive trade deadline, and I don't know who fits the team, with the team being the way it is. I don't have a right answer for you, and I don't even know if what I'm saying is right. But you can't say we're going to be super ultra aggressive and then bring me Austin Hayes.
I think that they. No, I agree. I think they wanted Rooker, and I think Rooker.
Oh my God! Could you imagine?
No.
Could you imagine this team with Rooker?
No.
Oh my God!
But that's the kind of guy they need to go after. Like a young power hitter.
Needle.
Yeah. Yes.
He moves the needle.
Yes.
And then and then you can platoon Marsh and fucking Rojas at center.
You could, yeah, and I mean that's fine, and they're both pretty good defensively. Marsh. I don't know. His at bats are kind of suspect, and so is Rojas. But
but I'll tell you what, Marsh can belt you 15 home runs.
Yeah, Marsh has a power streak in him. Rojas, no. Which goes back to the point: is Rojas a major league player? I mean, they swear to God that he is. So, I don't know.
What's your lineup tomorrow?
My lineup is the normal one tomorrow. My lineup is, out of order, not in any, like, I'm not going to be able to do it in order probably, but let's see. Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Castellanos, probably Bohm, Castellanos, Bohm, JT, Stott, Marsh, Rojas. I think I would go. And and that would be using Marsh against a lefty.
I think he's gonna do it.
Which they don't fucking do. So
I know. And listen, I get why people were frustrated with Rob, but like the Stott thing was a little mind blowing for me a little bit today because he stopped doing that for most of the year. So that one was a little bit taken back, but he's been consistent with what he's done with Marsh from day one. I mean, it has been.
Yeah. So, like, you can't really you can't be like, what the fuck is this? It's not that. It's just like, this is what we do, basically,
I'm having trouble. And you know what the other thing, too, is like Rojas can't really bunt. He gets picked off. Besides defensively, Rojas does nothing at all offensively. Every single one of his hits is some grounder.
Even defensively, he's not that great. He's not that good.
Who the fuck was that?
Like, he's a plus player. He's a plus player in the field, but he's not.
But I don't care about plus player in the field.
Well, you know who I wouldn't be surprised if we see? Westy.
Clemmy. Who?
Weston Wilson.
So you're going Wilson over Clemens?
In left? Probably.
Yeah, because obviously, I mean, Wilson can't play.
One or the other. I mean, I don't know. Either one is fine with me. So here's their best hitters against lefties this year. Hayes is actually batting .444 against lefties. Weston Wilson, 341. Trey, 303. Bryce, 301. Schwarber, 300, which is fucking crazy. 300. Cody Clemens, 300. Boom, 287. And then Real Muto, 286.
Isn't pitcher today, wasn't he a lefty, though?
He was.
And he carved him.
Carved him.
Made him look like a fucking Connie Mack team.
He carved him, and there's no way around, two ways around it.
I think I'd be even more or less like annoyed with the MLB if like this game didn't start at my child's fucking hell time. you know what it's like from 5 to 7.
Yeah, for sure. It's do everything time.
It's a nightmare, man.
So
I feel like if this game started at 8:00 and I could fucking ease into it and just fucking relax.
I think the bad thing was that they hit Minaya at a time when he was actually pitching well. Because they murdered him in the postseason last year. So it's not that he's like unhittable. I think that he's just been pitching well.
It's that new launch trajectory.
Yeah, I heard they were talking about that whatever the sports place is where he went and like found himself or whatever the fuck the story was.
They said that he made the switch after a Chris Sale start. He watched Chris Sale pitch, decided that he wanted to do that. Speaking of which, Chris Sale, what the fuck is he made of?
Dude, he was disgusting this year.
He had like 3 to 4 years like at that Red Sox back end where we were like, I was like, damn, what happened to fucking Chris Sale, man? What a shame, because like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then fucking, of course, he signs a 1-year deal for fucking packing peanuts, and he's a Cy Young Triple Crown winner. Like think about that, man. Try Cy Young Triple Crown.
Yeah. Yeah. Just lights out. I mean, he's not the official Cy Young yet, but he's a Cy Young.
Bruh. If they don't give it to him, and as a Phillies fan,
they have to give it to him
because it would be Wheeler next. As a Phillies fan, I'm good with it. Also, can they stop wearing the fucking cream jerseys? Can we get that out of the rotation? I hate them. I'm out.
They need to bring the red ones back.
Bro, they're so boring.
They're very
They're
bad.
not cool.
They're terrible.
They were cool in 2009.
See, I think the thing with Manea too is that people are remembering old Manea, and starters do this. Like starters, like have resurgences. Starters come back and are like better than they ever were before for some reason. I don't know. I think
I mean, dude, you can. It's just like Ranger Suarez. He's got a hand injury, right? That's going to impact him for the whole entire year.
Manea,
So you don't know what these fucking guys are battling.
Yeah, Manea putting up his best whip of his career this year in his 9th year. So, I mean,
and here's the thing: like, do you know how hard it is to be an MLB player? They're there for a fucking reason. It's not like, except for Connor Brogdon. I mean, other than that, I mean, like everyone probably deserves to be in the MLB. And that's not even me just being like blah 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 blah. But like you know that like from top to bottom there are levels to the game. If everyone had Zach Wheeler on every single fucking pitch, position, then we wouldn't even need to have baseball, right? You can't do that. So like there is elite, there are great, good, average, right? And then you just very few crop of bad. But
right.
like an average player in the MLB, I would say that Medea, I can't say it.
Manea.
What is it?
Manea.
Manea. There we go. Manea. I would say he was average at best with the Padres.
It's kind of like mayonnaise.
He's having a great year this year.
Yeah.
People are so silly to me. It's like you refuse to give flowers where people deserve them because they're fucking Mets players. Like, shut the fuck up.
They're playing well.
I would suck the dick to get Pete Alonso.
Listen,
I would have sucked the wiener to get Pete Alonso at the deadline. I don't know where he would fit. Man.
No, he don't fit here. But I think the problem is that, well, I mean, everybody wants the Phillies to win. I mean, that's obvious. We all want them to win.
I get it, but we're asking for every hitter to be hitting at 600.
We're asking for, what the problem is? We're asking for 2022.
It's dead. It's gone.
It's just different, man.
It's like when the Jews only had enough oil for one night, and then they got 8 nights. It's the same fucking deal, people. It's done. It's like Survivor. Put the fucking flame out.
Hell yeah! Look at it. Check this out. So our boy, we talk to him all the time on the DMs, but look at that. Rocking the pod double screen.
Oh yeah, that's
with the Dodgers. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Here's some foot porn for you.
No, stop it.
Oh.
All right. I don't know,
Fry. I don't fucking know. I'm not like whatever.
We didn't even talk about the Eagles.
Fuck the Eagles, piece of shit, motherfucking dumbass.
Well, we can talk about him. We can talk about him right now.
Yeah, good thing we decided to do this early.
So let's talk about him.
It's time for Kenny's Corner. There we go. Okay.
Kenny's gone. So the Eagles play this weekend at home.
If they lose to the motherfucking Browns.
Okay, so let's talk about this. If they lose to the Browns,
I will be in attendance, assuming my son doesn't have to go to the ER again. I will be in attendance.
Oh, all right. There you go.
And I'm not happy about it. I thought it would be a more competitive game.
So did I, actually.
Fucking boat race this fucking Browns team. And if they don't, and if they fucking lose, Nick Sirianni better get the Robert fucking Shale Sean treatment. They don't let that motherfucker address the team. They walk him out to the fucking Big Dom can carry him out. I don't give a fuck. And Big Dom, you can get in that motherfucking Uber as well.
Well, I was gonna ask you. So, do you really think that if they lose, that Nick is dead?
They have to. They have to. You can't lose to the laughingstock Browns. Bro, Deshaun Watson's been sacked 28 times in 6 games or 5 games. Whatever many games they've played, he's been sacked an egregious fucking amount.
So what you're saying is that Jordan Davis has a chance to get a sack this weekend.
I doubt it. And also, I'm getting a little fucking tired of Howie Roseman.
Oh, whoa. What was Shaden Howie for?
Why'd you sign Devin White for $3 million if you weren't even going to let him sniff the fucking field? I know it's not our money, but
Did they sign Devin White before they brought Fangio in? I'm asking. I don't know.
No, but I do know that Devin White was an aggressive free agent sign. He was one of the first, one of the early ones.
Okay.
So they obviously earmarked him. They gave him $3.3 million guaranteed, and we can't let him play one fucking game. We can't let him get in a game. The defense has played well one fucking week.
I can't believe that he didn't see the field. It's very weird. Well, something happened, right? Something happened.
The Cowboys are gonna pick him up. Yeah, he's probably fucking Howie Roseman's daughter.
Jesus Christ.
I think Howie has a lot more misses lately.
What have you done for me lately?
And y'all know. Like, I'm telling you, the Jordan Davis thing gets fucking sucked up because of A.J. Brown. We said it at McGurk's or PJ's, wherever the fuck we were, and everyone was like, oh, why don't you like that pick? It's a great fucking pick. Oh, Jordan Davis. I told you while we were sucking fucking beer and wings down, what did I tell you? I turned to you and I said, I fucking hate that pick. I fucking hate it.
I remember. You were completely against it. We were at McGurk's, by the way.
No, we were at PJ's.
I'm sorry. No, we were at PJ's outside bar.
Yeah, which was fucking hotter than hell. So, long story short is, I just think that it's so funny to me because, like, for years we're like, if it's not the SEC, we don't want them. But, like, I think Nakobe Dean can be decent, but he can't fucking tackle. Dude can't tackle. How can you be a linebacker and not tackle in the NFL?
He's not big.
I get that, but like fucking at least put a helmet to hat and fucking slow him down.
Yeah, he's like, I know.
He's trying to finger bang the hottest chick in the bar.
So I mean, who even can beat them on Cleveland? Like, why would, like, in what world?
Well, and Njoku might be. I'm pretty sure Njoku's out.
Oh my god.
So
who do they even have? Like
Cooper.
The Commanders hung 34 on them last week.
If the Eagles don't hang 104, fire them all.
I just don't know. I guess
I would fucking hit Manny Machado right in the fucking nose. I would drill him right in the fucking nose right here.
Oh, I would hit him too.
Is this his first at bat? Yeah, he's number 4.
Yeah,
I would a pitch clock. Suck my cock.
Dude, they got to get rid of the pitch clock in the playoffs, man.
Well, no, have it, but expand it.
Yeah,
we'll
whatever.
Give you the 5 seconds.
Yeah, add 5 seconds. That's fine. Like, it's just dumb. Today, Aaron Nola trying to throw an outside fastball, and he fucking gets a pitch fucking clock violation.
Oh, did you see the Cleveland Indians? I'm not calling them the Guardians, okay? Did you see that umpire missed 20 calls?
Ooh, 20 calls.
Yeah, just dog shit yesterday, dude. And they were as bad as you could think. They were. All right, back to football. They got to absolutely dominate this fucking team. Do we have an injury report yet? It's too early, right?
On what?
On the fucking Manny Machado. Do we have a... I will say what the Padres do that the Phillies don't do is small ball. And the Phillies do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they don't do it, but the Padres do a lot of small ball.
No, you know what else is the problem? Like, here's the biggest thing. The
ump could have made that play. Selfish.
The Phillies are in their own fucking heads. We're going back to the Phillies again. This is what happened. because they're watching baseball. The Phillies are in their own heads. They are. I noticed it today. They were looking at strikes and swinging at shit, and they're getting frustrated because of the pitch selection, and like they're getting a lot of like this dude's throwing a lot of fastballs right now. The Phillies don't see fastballs.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is high and tight, perfect fucking pitch, just absolutely chokes them down.
Oh yeah, that was a perfect pitch.
Wow, that was cool. This
But
guy,
like, look at it, he's throwing fucking gas. He doesn't give a fuck.
bro,
But
yeah,
this isn't happening to the Phillies, dude. It's just not.
No.
And they have to adjust. That's the only. It's their fucking.
Oh,
pro
Mark
player.
Pryor's the pitching coach. I loved Mark Pryor on the Cubs.
Yeah, Mark Pryor.
He was the fucking goat.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, Freddie, you gotta get it.
That was close.
You gotta get it, Freddie.
But anyway, so yeah, if the Eagles lose on Sunday, Kenny, I don't even know.
I'm out.
There's no reason for them to lose. Like, there's none. I mean,
Who beats you?
Jalen Hurts. They just threw it into left field.
Jabril, you know what that was? That's because Freddie Freeman's ankle looks like fucking mush. Jabril Peppers, you heard he's in jail?
No, I'm saying Jalen Hurts is the only way that they could not win this game.
Yeah, I agree. They're David. They're
9.5 point favorites, dude.
If they lose this fucking game.
And by the way, I'm not hating on Jalen Hurts. I am a little bit, but
I am.
Machado. Oh, Machado was out of the base path there.
See, that's what it hit Machado. See, that's the shit. That's Machado.
Yo, he was way in the grass though there, dude. That was crazy.
You can't challenge that, right?
I guess not, because they're not. He can't even hear the fucking pitch comm.
I fucking hate. Ooh, Machado's on the list.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. And before I saw the video of all his egregious actions, I was fine with everything.
And he rifled that ball at the dugout too.
Yeah, like I was okay with that. Like I didn't fucking care about that. But then I watched that minute and 48 seconds of him just being a fucking cunt.
Yeah, and was he doing the tears thing?
Yeah, dude, the one that really pissed me off was him.
Or was that Tatis? I can't remember.
Who fucking cares? They're both the same. The one where the first baseman was on the bag.
Oh yeah.
And he kicked him, and then he went after him.
Yeah.
Come on, punk ass bitch.
Oh, that's a double play, I think. Nope. Oh, I don't think he got anything. Oh my god.
Bruv.
Did he get no outs there?
Who was that?
He tried to take it himself.
Who the fuck was that?
Rojas.
Yeah, he stinks. That's the name. Hi, Mark. Mark warmed my heart tonight. I'm glad I saw him. I loved Mark Pryor back in the day.
Yeah, he's good. What's his name? Miguel? He should have thrown that. Ooh.
Well, what's he doing?
He got no outs.
Well, he's side shuffling. It's not even.
Oh.
Bro, he's side shuffling. Just run.
You see, the problem is too, like I just said, this game is already completely different. Like strategically, these pitchers are just going after him. They're not. How many fastballs has Bueller thrown? Do you feel like the Phillies were laboring today? Laboring? No.
Yeah, dude, he's not in the base path.
No.
Look, he runs on.
Look where he is! Oh my god! I don't know.
See, and this is why I've stopped gambling, because shit like that's ridiculous. Call him out, coward.
Oh man, that's funny.
Is it?
So let's see. It doesn't matter. I was gonna look up something, but it doesn't fucking matter, to be honest. I was just curious to see how many pitches, how many curveballs, and blah blah blah, but it don't fucking matter.
I just felt like the Phillies pitchers, every time they pitch, besides Wheeler, it feels like they're putting so much fucking effort. So much effort to get the ball like to a location. It's so weird to me. Like,
Yeah,
Kirker.
I think that that's just I think that's mental for us because I think that we
We're
are
living and dying per pitch.
yeah, we're worried. We're worried. And oh, that was almost a fucking floodgate right there.
Yeah, that would have. And this is what the Dodgers do. It's gonna be the fucking Padres versus the fucking Mets, and I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Milton, me and you have a fucking date. If it's the Padres, I'll find Milton. I'll fucking bring him back. Dude, tell
Oh
me that.
shit. Oh shit. Oh,
Seriously, is there a worse? Is there? Oh, we get it. Is there a worse fucking? Seriously, is there a worse championship game than the fucking Mets versus the Padres?
I mean, I'm cheering for the Padres in that.
I'm
tournament.
not. I don't want fucking Manny Machado to get a World Series before Bryce Harper. No fucking chance.
Well, no, I don't want him to win the World Series. I just want him to beat the Mets. I don't want the Mets, man. You want the Mets to win a World Series?
If it means that Machado doesn't get, dude, they gotta make a decision on Freeman. Who's the DH?
I don't know, but he's. I mean, that he wasn't getting to that anyway. That was smoked.
David Peralta, the fucking living legend for the fucking Diamondbacks. Dude, this guy loves that upper corner there.
Oh yeah, high and tight.
Could you imagine if you could just pitch it in the same location every time with just fucking like 99 miles an hour, just fucking whiz it by?
I mean,
every
these
time?
guys essentially can do that.
Can they?
Pretty much.
Because I saw a pitcher for the Mets that missed the location all the time in Game 2 and gave up fucking 3 piss missiles.
I mean, I don't know. So
Gotta get out of this inning.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bueller has thrown how many pitches? 29.
29.
22 of them are fastballs.
Yeah. They don't do it.
He's just throwing fucking gas, dude. Now I'll be curious. I kind of wanted to look at Minaya, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh my god. They can't get an out. Oh shit. I'll tell you what. I kind of wish the Phillies. I don't really mean this, but you know what I mean. Like I kind of wish the Phillies like weren't in it because the baseball playoffs have actually been pretty electric. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but then you sit here and you're on your sorry ass fucking. I can't believe this is 100% the ump's fault. You have to call him
Look how
out.
far in he was.
Literally on the mound.
Oh my god.
This is what I've been trying to explain to you about sports. Manny Machado is a piece of shit, and I hope he gets COVID. I don't like that shit, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you want to be about sports, and I'm all for it, it's got to be fucking balanced for both teams. You can't, that dude. I would fucking. Could you imagine? And you know what the fucked up part is? I know this is in San Diego, but like, no one in that stadium has any idea how fucking egregious that was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Oh my god, they're hooking him, dude.
Yeah, because he stinks. The problem with Bueller is.
Oh no, they're not.
Does he not know it? What happened?
No, what? No, they're walking over to like third base or something.
Oh, he got hurt? Good, because he sucks.
Is that Rojas?
Yeah. Hey, are you the athletic trainer? Can you have the douchiest haircut on the West Coast, please?
All right, all right. Listen, so next week, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Phillies, right? Like they backs against the wall in New York.
What's your gut say?
My gut says they win.
My gut says they win. Mets win in Philly.
Oh,
Just because. First off, what the fuck is this hat? Why does this hat? Why does this sit like this? Why? What the fuck is this? I gotta wear it backwards full time. It's fucking annoying. I just feel like the Mets are the 22 Phillies. I really fucking do.
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like this is the Brewers' fault. You fucking Milwaukee fuckfaces.
Oh man. Uh, so we'll see. I think my gut says they win, and I don't.
Eagles by 48.
Eagles. You think the Eagles do the Eagles score 30?
Do that? Oh
They
my
got
god.
no, it's not. They got it
It's a
right.
run though. Yeah, it's 4-1 though.
Is,
3 runs really isn't a
have
big
you
deal.
seen? Have you seen? Is AJ and Devontae back for sure?
They just need one of them.
Are they
AJ's absolutely back.
okay? So if AJ's
What's
back,
crazy about the fucking Eagles is they're 2-2, should be 3-1. Honestly, could be 4-0. Because if Jalen Hurts doesn't fumble that ball against the Bucks, they fucking score there.
I don't know about. I don't know if they would beat the Bucks.
Fine, but they should have beat the fucking Falcons.
Yeah, clearly.
So 3-1 into the bye, but all I can think about is how fucking shitty they are.
Right, and how
What a pitch.
that was even the even the wins, dude. Like that game against the Saints was ugly, man. Ugly.
What, for the O?
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, like, isn't that the beauty of sports? Right? Like, that's the beauty of it all, right?
Yeah.
Is that
find
like,
a way. Find a way.
find
to win.
a fucking way. Your offense looks like shit. Your defense steps the fuck up. I have no idea what that team was against Tampa Bay. I have no. That was not the Eagles.
Well, that's true. I mean, they didn't really have anybody. So, like, all right, let them get healthy a little bit. You know, I know it's only fucking week 5 or 6, but you know, they already had their bye. Now they're coming back. They're fresh. Let's see what they are. I mean,
I love this argument from other fan bases that they're like, well, Jalen Hurts needs AJ Brown and Devontae Smith to be good. Okay,
what is that, a knock?
that's like saying I can do. I'm better with math with a calculator.
I mean, was
Right?
Joe Montana good with Jerry Rice?
No, Joe Montana sucked. No, I mean it's just a silly. I hate that fucking argument, but I will tell you.
Joe Montana sucked.
I will tell you that Commanders
Commanders are a problem.
they do this every 4 to 5 years, right? Stink, come back around.
Commanders are a problem. They have the best offense in the NFL right now. That's hilarious. Isn't that hilarious to hear? Isn't it
turn into a pumpkin?
Isn't it hilarious to hear me say that?
Yeah. It can't possibly last.
They have they are averaging the most points per game. Oh my God. That was a fucking bomb. And he fucking stared it down too.
Yeah, he's annoying too. He's good.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised they left Bueller in this game because it was clear that he was struggling.
Are the Dodgers going to get ripped to shreds too, like the Phillies are, or like is it just the Phillies are going to get ripped to shreds?
What do you mean ripped to shreds?
The Dodgers are going to lose this game. They're not coming back. You couldn't pay me.
All right, but
So,
but what are you saying? Like
the Phillies are going to get ripped to shreds, or the Dodgers are going to get ripped to shreds.
But what do you mean by ripped to shreds? You mean like they're gonna like change the team up, or like the fans are gonna destroy them?
Fans and like fucking media and all that shit are going to destroy them.
No, the media won't care about the Dodgers. Nah, that's our perception. That's our perception.
I hate this team. How can you want this team to do anything? I hate this fucking team.
I want them to beat the Mets, I think.
I hate this fucking team.
If
This fucking guy, Profar, crying. That ball is literally at your penis, bro.
Honestly, I kind of hope that the Phillies figure it out and play the Padres.
That would be so fun for my morale.
Because that would be
what a play.
That would be
slow.
That would be incredible. Oh, he turned left. Tag him. They should tag him.
It won't matter.
He turned left.
It won't matter. Because apparently, if you're the Padres, you can run through the pitcher's mound.
That changed. That play
and
changed everything.
yeah, no shit.
Whew, wow.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, my my father-in-law was like, "You stopped gambling," and I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Is it because you have a family now?" And I said, "No, because I don't. You can't. Fuck my kid. You can't. You can't gamble because this is the shit that happens. Fuck you, you fucking big-eared bitch, Dumbo looking.
Oh my god.
Nah, shut your fucking mouth.
No, no, no. All right, so it's 6-1.
This game's over.
I was actually going to give this game a look after we were done the podcast, but now I'm not.
Every time I see that, I get more mad.
The play?
Yeah, they gotta stop showing it.
All right, so you like the Birds. I'll tell you what. Let's do some picks off the cuff. So we'll obviously pick the Birds game. They are -9.5.
Browns. I'm serious. What have the Eagles shown you that they can cover a spread right now? Browns.
No, Eagles right there.
Browns +9.5.
It's okay. All right. My next play. Let's see. I will take. Let's see. What do we got? Got to look at some of the matchups here. Has the NFL been kind of boring?
Yeah, I've been saying that.
Why is that though? Why, why are we doing that?
Running back centered. No one wants a league with running backs. Trust me.
Yeah, the passing is sexy, right?
Give me the Falcons -6.
Ooh, the Falcons. Oof.
Against the Panthers?
That's a trap game.
Trap these nuts.
Everybody's all over the Falcons right now.
I really love the Texans -7, but just because I feel like with May starting, it's going to be turnovers.
All right, and then so you got the Falcons, you got the Browns, the Falcons, and the Texans. One more.
Commanders +6.5 because not that I don't think the Ravens will win that game. The Ravens haven't covered a game all year, and the Commanders are slinging 35 points. There's no reason to think that they can't cover that. That game's going to be close. It's a shame it's a 1 o'clock game.
I know. That should be an 8 o'clock game. Instead, they got the Bengals on versus the Giants.
I don't think they can flex week 6,
no,
right?
They can't. No, they can't. So, all right.
I got to figure out the tailgate for a situation.
So I'm picking the Birds. I'm going to pick the Birds. I think they win by 17, at least. I'm also going to take Green Bay -5.5 against Arizona.
I like that.
I'm going to take Chicago -1 against Jacksonville. And I will take the Cowboys as home dogs against the Detroit Lions, getting 3.5 at home. Give me the Cowboys +3.5 because the Cowboys are not dead, folks. They are not dead. As much as I want them to be dead.
They just be fighting too much.
They are not dead. Yeah.
Well.
So that's it. Those are the picks for the weekend. Play them at your own risk. You should parlay all of them and win a lot of money. But Kenny, we'll be back next week, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we're talking about Phillies baseball. Obviously the odds are not in our favor right now.
And then Rojas gets the hit.
I know. He looks fat. Is he fat?
Nah. Yeah. Nah. He's like Mexican fat.
He's got like a beer belly.
Yeah, exactly. And too many Modelos on the roof.
Too many Modelos.
What a scumbag. I can't believe. Dude,
I know, and they're showing it a lot, so they must be talking about it.
100%. What is this ump looking at?
He wasn't looking. He was looking in the outfield.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was watching the ball go into the outfield. Did you see him?
What was he doing before it hit Machado?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Is it his job to look at the fucking the bag?
I can't believe that wasn't. I don't know. We need a ruling. All right. So yeah, we will be back next week. Go Phils. Don't give up. Don't be a fucking quitter. I know a lot of you motherfuckers are already giving up. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's not over until it's over. All right. This team has shown that they can hit and they can win. So let's see if they can do it. They got to win too. So that's it, Kenny. I'm done. Shohei, hit.
Oh, now they're gonna chip.
All right. Right.
Good thing we're gonna end this because I almost just fouled up.
We gotta go. All right, let's go.
Yeah, we gotta go. Good
Goodbye.
night, boys and girls. Meow.
Go Phils.
Go birds. Yuck.